Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the SuperSquad Channel, where today we have yet again another vintage NASCAR Diecast haul to take care of. Got a lot of great looking diecasts here, lots of iconic paint schemes, lots of iconic drivers. Really cool lot here. Got some unknown drivers too that I had no clue existed either, so this is going to be fun. And then we've also got some promo cars, so those are going to be pretty cool to take a look at. And yeah, and if you guys didn't notice right off the bat, I put these three right here intentionally because right here we have, oh hey Mr. the King. Like, the colors literally match perfectly. It was an opportunity that I did not want to waste. Literally, yellow and green, obviously the king, and then red and yellow. Like, bro, it was literally so perfect. So that's why I put it there. I don't know if you guys noticed right off the bat, but I did that intentionally. So yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get, well, actually, let me cover something first. So the reason why all these are out of the packages already was actually because the boxes they came in, or I guess the packaging, all smelled like smoke. So that was fun. The guy who I bought them from never said that they smelled like smoke. So yeah, I had to throw all the boxes away, unfortunately, and I had to scrub all these things so hard. I even washed the cards. That took a while, but I pretty much got all the smoke smell out. There might be like the slightest of remnant of it left, but it should escape them over time. But yeah, that kind of sucked that I had to throw the packages away because I usually keep them for these vintage ones. But yeah, that sucked. But we already have most of these out of the packages. Now let's take the rest of them out of the packages in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, so we got them all out of the package. Got a couple cots in there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 cots. 2 Gen 4s, and then, I mean, I guess, are these from 1992 and 1995? Are those like early Gen 4s, or are they still considered Gen 3? I don't know. But also, let's go ahead and take out a couple duplicates. So, as you can see right here, I have 2 of these Fred Lorenzens here. And then I also have this Casey Kane car here that I actually got in the last diecast haul video. I have it right here. So we'll go ahead and take those out in 3, 2, 1. And there we go. They have been banished to the Shadow Realm. But anyways, let's go ahead and start taking a look at some of these diecasts first. Who better to start off with than the king himself, Richard Petty. Alrighty, so it does come with the classic stand and a card, Richard Petty. The back has his signature, number 43. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this diecast. This is one of the most iconic 43s. At least for me, personally, this is the most iconic 43 for me because I was introduced to NASCAR by the Cars movies. And I mean, it's like splitting image. This one just has actual sponsorship other than little words there, but I mean, yeah, this car brings memories just because of the fact that from Cars. Like, oh my gosh, that's so cool that I finally have one of these now. It's so sick, bro. Honestly, this is a really cool looking diecast. Really love that I can have it. We can go ahead and compare it with a Dodge Hot Wheels Daytona, Dodge Daytona right here. Just for some quick little comparisons side by side. Looks really cool. And then I have another old Richard Petty car here. Might as well. Yeah, looks really sick, bro. Honestly. I love this car. This is so iconic. Looks so great. These Dodge Daytonas are like ones that I've been missing in my collection for a while now. And now I finally have it. It's so cool. It's so sick. That's so cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And what's Richard Petty without David Pearson? Here's another diecast that I really wanted to have in my collection, and I finally got it now. We got David Pearson number 17 car. This thing looks so awesome. It looks so cool. I really love this paint scheme. It's just one of those classic cars that's... Oh, come on, stay in focus. There we go. It's just one of those classic looking cars that you know, like, no matter what, will always look good. Ah, man, just so great. So cool to have this car. Really, really nice. Yeah, bro, that's so sick. I don't really have anything else to compare it with. I mean, I guess I can get this. It's like similar body style. Not spot on, but similar. Pretty sure these types of cars were in against each other. I think it's just like the whoever made the actual diecast, like it was two different people who made the diecast, because this is like a lot more, how do you say, professionally made, if that makes sense. Like it feels more like an actual collector's item. Like the thing opens up, it's like full on metal, rubber tires. Then this one has, you know, the plastic tires, has less detail. This one has more detail. I don't know. Maybe it's just that, why it's like throwing me off a little bit. And yeah, this one's definitely a lot longer. But yeah, still pretty cool to have both of these guys. Really, really sick. Yeah, that looks so cool, bro. That's awesome. That's so cool. Alright, so we got both of these guys now. Oh, I forgot to show you the stand and the little card it comes with. David Pearson. Let me take it out for you here. Alright, just Ford Talladega. David Pearson. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and move on to the next diecast. Alright, so next up we have Chad Little in the John Deere car, or as Black Flags Matter would say, John Deere. Oh, that was hilarious. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this beautiful, beautiful diecast right here. It is such a good looking car. I mean, look at that. That's great. The Ford Taurus. Oh, man, the green wheels, the bright green, the yellow, looks so good together. They need to have another paint scheme in NASCAR. And honestly, they could reuse this same one. Maybe adjust some things with the new number placement. But yeah, that looks so sick. Bro, this car is just amazing. I love this. I didn't know that this was in the haul. Like, they didn't have a picture of it. Or in the lot of cars when I bought it. So yeah, I'm very glad it came in there, because this is such a cool diecast. It is so... Oh, man, that's awesome. I love this car. It looks so cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the card and the stand right here. Chad Little, 97 Racing Champions, NASCAR 2000. Alright, there we go. And let's go ahead and move on to the next die. Alright, and next up we have the man, Bill Elliott here, and his number 27 McDonald's ride right here. This is one of those classic McDonald's paint schemes. Just red base, yellow numbers, and the McDonald's logo on the hood. What more could you ask for from a classic McDonald's ride? Looks really cool. Really, really cool. Love this body style. It's such a cool body style. Looks really cool. Got the Ford right here. Really, really cool looking diecast. I think, what's that, the play place? Or what does that say? Oh no, Texas Pete Smiles? No. Sales. No. What does that say? Is it clearer on the other side? Texas Pete Sauces. I think it says sauces. Okay, after looking at it with my own eyes, I'm pretty sure it says sauces. So Texas Pete Sauces. I've never heard of that before. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I do have something to compare it with, so just an older Bill Elliott number 11 car right here. Just for a quick little comparison here. It's pretty cool. Got two Bill Elliott's now. And actually, we do have a third one in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so here it is. Got another Bill Elliott here. McDonald's Batman car. Batman Forever. So this is pretty cool. It's not the classic red. It's black, green, and blue for the Batman Forever show. I guess they did a partnership where McDonald's and the Batman Forever show got to go together. It's also got Reese's on here. Reese's Coca-Cola. This is pretty cool on the Ford Thunderbird. And the hood opens, which is really cool. That's sick. It's got the rubber tires as well. That's always a nice touch. Yeah, really cool looking diecast. Really great. Love the Ford Thunderbird bodies. They always look really cool. Oh! I just noticed this says Thunderbat. Bro, I didn't notice that. Bro, how did I not notice that till now? It's also got the bat right there. That is amazing. I love when they do stuff like that. That is, oh my gosh. Bro. Oh, that's actually... That's hilarious. Why can't they do that nowadays, bro? Stupid sponsor guidelines. Stupid. Stupid brand guidelines. Oh my gosh. Why can't we have more fun stuff like this? This is awesome. Let's go and move on to the next one. Next up, we have a classic M&M's car of Ernie Irvan right here. This is sick. Oh man, such a great paint scheme on the 36 Pontiac Grand Prix. That looks so sick, bro. I'm so glad this came in. Again, like with the Chad Little car, I didn't know this came with the hull when I bought it, so I'm really glad that it did. The only one that I saw with the hull was, like in the pictures, was the 43 and the truck back there. And that was good enough for me. And then I just saw a bunch that I didn't have for sure. So yeah. So glad that this came in there, because this is such a cool diecast, bro. This is sick, bro. Man, I'm going to have to do a stop motion with all these, like, Gen 4 cars, because I have a bunch of these from, like, the 2000, 2001, 2002. Like, I can probably do a stop motion with all those, and it's going to be so sick. So sick. Got the scared M&M in the back. Oh, man, such a cool looking paint scheme, bro. I do have a Kyle Busch M&M's paint scheme to compare. It's not any throwbacks, unfortunately, but still pretty nice regardless. Yeah, the M&M schemes are always great. No matter what, they always turn out looking really, really cool. And yeah, let's go to move on to another driver of the 36. Ken Schrader. And this one comes with another, what do you call these? I forgot. I made such a big deal about it last episode. The rain cover, or I guess car cover. So yeah, that's cool. I love when they include these. It's so nice. Such a nice detail. And this one even, like, unlike the Jeff Burton, was it Jeff Burton? Yeah, Jeff Burton one. It actually has stuff on it. Like Logano's car in real life actually has color on it, and the rest are all plain black. So I thought that was really cool. And this one isn't a test car either. It's an actual paint scheme. This is a Snickers Crunchier car. This is really cool. Man, they even changed the font up for this too, because that's the regular font right up there. And then this is the actual font that they put on the car just for this. That's so cool. I love it when they do stuff like that. Such a cool looking diecast. And this one also, if I can get it, come on, there we go. This one opens up too. You can see the engine on the inside. If I can move my finger out the way, there we go. So that's really cool. Love when they do stuff like that. It's so cool. Really good paint scheme too. Whoever designed this, kudos to you, bro, because this looks so cool. Like, it makes me hungry for a Snickers. That's what it does. That's what the paint scheme should do. It makes you want to buy whatever product it is. Like, such a great looking diecast, and it comes with a sick car cover too. This took forever to get the smoke smell out of, by the way. Just want to let you guys know that took forever, because it's like cloth. So yeah, that was annoying. But yeah, really, really cool diecast here. I do have some other Snickers diecast here. None of the regular ones. For some reason, I don't have a regular Snickers car, but I have the Snickers white car, and I have the Snickers peanut brownie car. Just for a quick little comparison there. But yeah, that's really cool. Let's go to move on to the next one. Alright, so next up we have a 2006 Daytona 500 promo car. When this came in, I opened it up because it was looking a little strange to me, and I'll show you guys why in a sec. So here I have another promo car from 2006. Well, not a promo car, but like it's just like Christmas Happy Holidays car right here from 2006. Now, mind you, both of these are on the Chevy Monte Carlo SS. But look at the body style difference. Like, this one's fat, bro. Like, Look at how chunky this one is compared to the other one. I think is it shorter too? Let me see. Let me line these guys up right here. It's definitely a chunkier, has a bigger front end. The shape is different too, so I don't know if maybe that's just because it's a promo diecast and they had like someone else make it, or if maybe this is like the Busch series car. I have no clue. If you guys could let me know down in the comments below whether it's just like the fact that it's a different company making it, you know, or is it simply just the fact that like it's from a different series or something. I have no clue, but I thought that was really strange. I thought it was pretty strange, but other than that, I mean, it's still a pretty cool looking car. I always love when the promo diecast have effort into them. Like, it's not just a basic thing. Like, this looks pretty nice. I like it. Looks like feathers, like flowing. I don't know. To me, it looks like feathers. That's pretty cool. You know, feathers, you think of feathers, you think of birds, you think of birds, you think of bald eagle, think of bald eagle, you think of America. And what's the great American race? The Daytona 500. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, let's go and move on to another diecast. Alright, so we have yet again another Daytona 500 promo diecast. This one is from 2009. For some reason, they didn't want to have a specific manufacturer for this one. That's pretty strange. But yet again, another pretty... This one's a little bit more basic, I'd say. But it's still pretty nice. I could see like an actual sponsor using this scheme. Like, especially if you switch out the black for white. This could be a perfect Valvoline car if you switch the black out for white. But yeah, still pretty cool. I like it. Looks great in my opinion. I wonder, what would this be, a Chevy? Because based on the tail lights, I think it might be, or maybe a Ford. I don't know. This is what's throwing me off. The lights. Maybe it's a Toyota. I have no clue. I have no clue what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's go ahead and compare it with one from the year before, which I've had this one for years. This car from 2008, this is one of the very first NASCAR diecasts I've ever had. And I actually got it before I even became a NASCAR fan, because I was passing by the track itself, and there was like this store with a whole bunch of cars. I bought this, I bought a Dale Jr. 8 car, and then I bought an old Camaro model collectible diecast car. So yeah, those were like my very first diecast that I actually bought myself. Or well, my dad bought them. But yeah, so I've had this one for a while. So this one, great memories. I always used to pretend this one was like Lightning McQueen when I didn't bring my actual like Disney Pixar cars. I'll just pretend this one's Lightning McQueen, because in the second movie, Lightning McQueen had a wing. So I was like, oh, this one's Lightning McQueen. It's red too. I was stupid. No. But yeah. In terms of schemes, this one definitely takes the cake. It's a little worn out though. I've, obviously used it as a kid, so it's pretty beat up. Yeah, significantly beat up. My goodness. Yeah, this one's definitely a much better paint scheme. If I could find one of these again, I'll definitely buy another one of these just so I can have it in its full glory like this one. Nice, polished, brand new, looking good. It's got the Sprint Cup Series logo there instead of a manufacturer. So yeah, I think those headlights might be from the Toyota, because it does not look like the Chevy. And it definitely doesn't look like the Ford that I'm seeing over there. So I think that might just be a Camry. Although the backlights they kind of look like a Chevy, but then they also kind of don't. I don't know. We'll see when we bring up that one. Actually, let's go ahead and get that one. So this one is also from 2008, but it is for Talladega. And this is also a really, really cool looking paint scheme. This looks nice. It's on the Ford Fusion, the older Ford Fusions. My uncle has one of these cars, so whenever I see these, I always think of his car. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Oh, it might be a Ford rear lights, or it might just be a Toyota Camry. Who knows? But yeah, this is a really solid scheme. I really like that. It looks cool. Got the big Fusion on the back. Racing1.com. Talladega Super Speedway. Looks really cool. And I'm so glad I finally have more COTS now. Like, I have a whole squad of COTS now. I got one more over there that we still need to review. But yeah, definitely comparing these two. Yeah, it's definitely not a Ford in the front. Might be in the back. But who knows? I need to get a Camry COT. That's what I'm missing. Still need to get a Toyota COT. But yeah, these are all super cool. Let's go ahead and grab the last COT of the day. And again, with this one, they didn't want to use an actual manufacturer. But this one is from the NASCAR Hall of Fame from 2010. NASCAR Hall of Fame in Charlotte. The class of 2010. Got Charlotte again there. What's that say? Oh, Sam Bass did this. Okay, that's cool. We got NASCAR Hall of Fame right there. NASCAR Hall of Fame. NASCAR. Oh no, where the race lives on. Yeah, I don't know. I think this one. This one's definitely on a Chevy, I think. Just based off the front lights. Yeah, you can tell the difference here between... Oh, actually, no. This one might be a Chevy, too. I have no clue, then. Maybe it's the Chevy, then. Maybe they just changed their front lights for 2009. Because these two look identical here. Who knows? I don't know. What do you guys know? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, again, this is another solid scheme. I could easily see this being like a Sunoco paint scheme. Just maybe add some red in. And you got yourself a Sunoco scheme. So that looks pretty cool. You also... who's this to? I think... Is that... I cannot tell. If you guys don't know, if you haven't seen my older diecast all videos, for some reason, in my school experience, they skipped my entire grade teaching cursive. So I have no clue what that says. I only know how to sign my name and maybe read a couple words. I think maybe Junior Johnson, or I really could not tell you. I really could not. And that sucks. Like, I don't know why they didn't teach us cursive. Like, that's something you should know, obviously. But they never taught us that, so I'm in the dark most of the time when it comes to reading cursive, which sucks. But, yeah. Still a really cool looking car, and we've got one more COT to add to the collection. Got 3 here today, so that's really cool. I have 5 total now. 4 with the wings, and 1 that's from the 2011. I know. I was wrong. It was from 2010, not 2011. But yeah, so we got a nice squad of COTs now, so that's pretty cool. And then I do have a 124 one in the form of Jeff Gordon's 24 car from 2008. So that also has a wing. I think I'm going to get the 2011 version of the Christmas car too. So we'll have 6 164 COTs, so that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next diecast now. Alright, so with all this talk of the Daytona 500, who else better to talk about than Michael Waltrip, who has won the Daytona 500 twice in his career. This is from, I think, his 2000 car. The number 7 Phillips light bulbs car / the Nation's Rent car. So this is pretty cool. Have a Michael Waltrip car that's not the 15. Because that's the only one I had prior. And, oh, actually, no. I do have a 21 Michael Waltrip car. But yeah, still pretty cool nonetheless. On the Chevy Monte Carlo right here. Really cool looking paint scheme. I actually really like this. It fits the theme very well. Looks really well done. Really, really cool looking car. I gotta say. Michael Waltrip's always had really good schemes. So that's nice. But yeah, we'll go ahead and compare it with one of his more iconic looking cars. The Napa car right here. And then we have one of his 21 cars from the Wood Brothers. The Sitco car. Looks really cool. Got another Michael Waltrip diecast to add to the collection. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next diecast. Alright, so next up here we have Jeff Burton in his Exide Batteries car. I have a lot of Jeff Burtons now. But the good thing is they're all different paint schemes. So that's cool. And from different years, different models. So that's nice. And this is one more to add to the collection right here. Looks pretty nice. Got the classic pink and black Exide Batteries car. It's not the best Exide Batteries car. That one's reserved for the Lightning themed one. But still pretty solid scheme on the Ford Taurus here. Looks pretty decent. It's a nice, solid, simple scheme. We can go ahead and compare it with 2 other pink Exide battery car paint schemes right here. Got a whole crew, all different shades of pink. So yeah, these two are pretty close, but not the same exact shade of pink. So that's pretty nice. And then we do have the best looking one right here. So that's cool. Got a nice lot of Jeff Burton cars now. But yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next diecast. And speaking of a Burton, let's move on to Ward Burton here in his number 22 Cat car right here. Caterpillar dealer's car on the Pontiac Grand Prix right here. It's a nice solid car. It's nothing special, but it's still pretty nice looking. I think most schemes look good on the Gen 4, let's be honest. Yeah. Nice, solid, simple, nothing special, but doesn't look bad. Really cool looking car. Then we've obviously got a Jeff Burton car here to compare it to. Looking pretty cool together. And yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next diecast. Alright, so next up here we have a Tabasco car. I have no idea who drove it. I remember Joey Gase did a throwback to it in the Xfinity Series a couple years ago, but I have no clue who drove it. Like, I completely forgot. So that's my bad. But other than that, it's still a really, really cool looking car. I actually do have this one already, but I got it from a lot that was like used cars, you know, they weren't brand new. So it's a little scratched up. You can obviously tell some differences here just based on the fact that this one's brand new out of the package and then this one's used. You can see some scratch marks, some wear and tear there. You definitely see it in the spoiler right there. Some little paint chips, some scratches on the old one. So now that we have the brand new one, we'll replace it with that one, and this one will be banished to the Shadow Realm. And yeah, let's go to move on to the next diecast. Alright, so let's take a look at another iconic driver here in Dale Jarrett. This is from 1996 right here in his red carpet lease car and the quality care car. So I do have a diecast that does look very similar to it. It's got the same basically paint scheme, basically the same everything except for the sponsor on the side right here. I don't know what year this one's from, but it's pretty much the same thing except this one has Ford credit on there. And other than that, I mean, it's pretty much spot on the same thing pretty much. Oh, well, no, this one's got some more stripes. Okay. At first glance, it looked basically the same, and then this one also does have a red interior. That's really cool. I like when the diecasts do that, like these older ones. It's a nice touch, you know. I'd appreciate if Lionel did that, or even if NASCAR could allow teams to do that. I think they actually were allowed to have like different color roll cages, and then the window nets too, they could have different colors. So I wish NASCAR would bring that back. That'd be really nice. It'd just bring a nice touch, bring some more flair to a lot of the schemes. But yeah, pretty cool diecast that we got here, and let's go to move on to the next one. Alright, so next up we actually do have another Exide Batteries car. This one is Jeff Bodine. Pretty cool number 7 car here. Got the Ford Thunderbird once again, and just like the Bill Elliott car, the hood does open up, so that's a really nice feature. Pretty nice basic paint scheme here, but still looks really nice nonetheless. Got Napa on the back. Yeah, nice basic scheme, looks pretty nice. I have no clue if they're related or not, so it might sound really dumb, but I do have a Brett Bodine car here that was from one of the previous Diecast All videos. So if they are related, cool. If not, then I'm stupid. Let me know in the comments down below, because I actually have no clue. But yeah, let's go ahead and just move on to the next one before I keep embarrassing myself. Alright, so we talked about him a little bit at the beginning of the video, but here we have Fred Lorenzen, I think that's how you say it, and his Ford, I think, yeah, Lafetti Ford car. So that's pretty cool. This one's really old. This is nice. It's got the almost petty blue wheels. It's like a sky blue. It's not quite the petty blue, but it's like a sky blue wheels. Number 28 car right here. It looks really cool. Yeah, bro. This car is sick. It looks so cool. Must have been fun to drive too, I bet. Especially on Daytona, that must have been really fun. Got HM back there. Yeah, really, really cool looking car. And I have 2 of them. So yeah, that other one's been banished to the Shadow Realm. Who knows? Maybe I might do a giveaway and give the second one away. That's been banished. I'll just bring it back from the Shadow Realm. But yeah, let's go to move on to the next one. Alright, so got another iconic driver here with Fireball Roberts, and also on the same kind of Ford old-fashioned car that I just looked at right before this one. This one's pretty cool. Got Fireball Roberts. That's sick, bro. Really cool. Love the purple. Purple with red outline with white numbers looks super sick. This one's got HM on the front too, not just on the back. Oh, the other one does have it on the front. I just noticed. I was like, wait, that one wasn't on the front on the other one. But it was. I just wasn't paying attention enough. But yeah, really, really cool. Got the 410 horsepower right there. Looks really cool. Basic scheme, but still cool because it's an old car. But yeah, take a look at the little card here. Fireball Roberts. Got his little signature there. Ford Fastbacks Collector Series. This is really sick. Nice to add it to the collection. And let's go ahead and move on to the next diecast. Alright, so next up we got another old diecast here. Not quite as old as the last two, but still pretty decently old. We got Larry Pearson. I have no clue if he's related to David Pearson in any way, because we got him right over there. If he is, let me know in the comments down below. He does drive the number 16. That's one away from 17. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, still pretty cool looking diecast here. Got that nice old body style right there. Looks pretty cool. I like it. I love these old style cars. I do have, I mean, I guess this car is similar in build, the Breblodyne car. Both pretty similar in like the build of the car. Like they're definitely made by the same like manufacturer. You can just tell by the way they look. But yeah, still pretty cool to have it nonetheless, even though I have no clue who it is. It's a nice basic scheme, could use some sponsor. It's pretty plain. But yeah, nice basic scheme. Let's go. It looks like it could be a UPS car, honestly. Smack UPS on the hood, UPS on the side. Look, it would be a pretty decent UPS scheme. But anyways, let's go to move on to the next diecast. Alright, next up we got a truck right here in Toby Butler. And actually in the Darlington race this past weekend, the number 9 car, or I guess 9 truck, did actually do a throwback to this same exact truck. So that's pretty cool. I saw it. This one I also saw when I was buying this haul of cars, or this lot of cars, and I was like, oh, someone's doing a throwback to that car. So I was even more excited to go ahead and get it. And it looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take it off. It's got a gold stand too. That's awesome. Anyways, sponsored by Ortho here. I think, is that grass? Yeah, it's supposed to be grass down there. Looks pretty cool. Got Venable Racing. That's an interesting name. Never heard of him before. It's on a Ford F-150. It's pretty nice. And yeah, just a really cool basic diecast here. Basic paint scheme, I should say. But still a really nice one. You can tell it's like a older style paint scheme. Like it's basic, but it looks good because it's on an older car, if that makes sense. I do actually have another truck from the same time period. This one is the Mike Skinner Goodwrench truck. So it's nice to have a little comparison here. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Hopefully they make this one's throwback from the number 9. I think it's Blaine Perkins, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully they make it into a diecast, and I will buy it. So yeah, anyways, let's go to move on to the next diecast. Alright, so we're on to the penultimate diecast. That means second to last, for those who don't know. This is Dick Brooks, and is 1996. He is the 1996 Rookie of the Year. It is also another Dodge Daytona, just like the Richard Petty car. This is the number 32, looking pretty snazzy as well. Really cool looking diecast here. Love the colors. The white base, it's like a neon red almost. Neon red numbers and highlights with a blue outline. Looks really nice. Got the blue wheels too. That looks sick as well. Really, really cool looking diecast. I had no clue who this was, but apparently he's the Rookie of the Year from 1996. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and move on to the last and final diecast of the day. Alright, so last but certainly not least, I've been waiting to do this one for last. The Alan Kulwicki Hooters Ford Thunderbird. This is a really awesome diecast. So glad that I can have an Alan Kulwicki car because this is sick. Chase Elliott did a throwback to, I'm pretty sure it was this car or one similar to it, maybe from like a previous year or a year later. But yeah, really, really cool looking diecast. This one also, as well, opens the hood up so you can see the engine inside. That's so cool. So glad to have an Alan Kulwicki car. This looks so sick. Got the Hooters colors. Looking really good. It's a nice neon orange too. On camera it doesn't look neon, but in person, I promise you it's like a really nice looking neon orange. Looks so great. I have the Chase Elliott throwback diecast here to compare. Yeah, so it's definitely this one's definitely a different year than this one, but still obviously very similar. And I just realized that this is completely off. Oh my gosh, Lionel, it's all slanted up. It doesn't, that's frustrating, is it? Oh, it's like that on both sides. Quality. Older diecasts are always better. This just proves it. I just realized that. That's so disappointing. I'm disgusted now. At least we got the actual one, the best looking one right here, of course. This looks great. So glad to finally have an Alan Kulwicki diecast after having the throwback one, which was made poorly by Lionel, which sucks. But at least we got this one looking great. And yeah, that's going to be it for this diecast haul video. Let me know which one was your favorite in the comments down below. And don't forget to check out FloSports. There's a link in my description. You can subscribe over there, and that'll help out the channel, especially with me getting all these hauls. They're not super expensive because I've been getting them for really good deals. But, you know, I am not made of money either. So if you guys want to help out, support the channel, go ahead and subscribe to FloSports using my special link in the description. You get access to a whole bunch of different racing series and sports in general. It's only $12.50 a month, which is a really good deal for all the stuff it gives you. You have thousands of things to watch and over 25 different sport categories. I recommend you check it out. They're a really great company. Or if you want to help me somewhere else, there's always the merch. You guys can check that out. There's a link in the description below. Follow me on all my social media pages to stay up to date. The one I use the most is probably Twitter. I'm starting to use Instagram a little bit more now. And then Facebook I barely ever used. So yeah, you guys can follow me there if you want. And, of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is also a new track that I've made. I put on the back of my New Hampshire Motor Speedway track. It's like a mix of, like, Dover, Martinsville, because of the curbs. It's like a mix of Dover, Martinsville, and Bristol. Because of the concrete surface. So, yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys. What do you guys think of the track? I think it looks pretty cool. It's a little small, but gets the job done. Anyways, let's go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Stay super, and bye-bye.